Hi guys. So this weekend is Mother's Day, and one of my very clever students thought he could play a song for his mother, which I think is better than any store-bought present you can imagine. So he asked for Sinnamarink, and I'm glad he did because I hadn't heard this song in about 1,000,000 years. But it's a really fun song, and it's not as hard as you think. We're going to start on G. So not G7, G chord. Okay, so it's not a beginner song, but it's not as hard as it looks. We're going to go from G to G diminished seventh, which sounds really hard, but it's not. All you do is lift up the third finger and slide it back. Don't even lift those two fingers up, and then slide it forward to the second fret for G. Slide it to the first fret, and it would sound like this. Skinnamarink-tink, Skinnamarink-doo. Doesn't that sound cool? And all you're doing is sliding back and forth. And then this is the only part that you're going to want to practice. We're already on G. We're going to go to A minor. Pointer is going to go upstairs. Now normally we would play A minor with our second finger because it's the second fret. In this case, we're going to play it with pointer. A, because pointer's really close by already, and B, because we're going to turn it afterwards into a D. Remember with D, we're going to pivot ever so slightly because all three fingers are stacked on the second fret. So it would be, we're already on G because we played Skinnamarink-tinky-tink, Skinnamarink-doo. Back to G. Pointer goes upstairs to A minor. Pivot to make it a D. Turn it back into A minor. Skinnamarink. This time we're going to go A minor, D, A minor, D. Now I'm exaggerating, moving my fingers out of the way, but for you guys at home, it would just be A minor, D, A minor, D, right? Skinnamarink-tinky-tink, Skinnamarink-doo. I love you. So let's review that. So we were on A minor, but we're going to use our pointer so that we can quickly turn it into a D. And then we're going to take those top two fingers and drop them with the space in between on the same fret they were on. They're all on the second fret, and the third finger goes to the G on the E string. Now I'm going to stay on G for the next part, so I'm already there. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. C chord, we know that one. Pointer is going to go back upstairs to the A minor on the second fret. Even though we're using A minor, we're still using pointer for this version. I love you in the evening. Turn that by pivoting the hand ever so slightly so you have room for all three fingers from A minor to D. And in the afternoon. Let me do that one again. I love you in the evening and and underneath the moon. Oh, drop those first two fingers down with a space in between, and the E string is where I put my third finger to turn it into a G chord. Skinnamarink, slide it back. Tinky-tink, slide it forward. Skinnamarink-doo. Pointer goes upstairs. I, D, love you. Now an E7 comes next for the end. Normally we play E7, for those of you who did Spider-Man, with three fingers. But if we don't play the top note, the A string, the G string, sorry, I can take that finger away. And since I was already on a G, 1, 2, 3, all I have to do is lift off the third finger. Don't play the G string, the top string closest to your face. Just play the last three, and now you've got your E7. E7. So that's kind of a fake E7. So we're going to go A minor, first finger, I, to a D, love, take it downstairs to take it to a G, you, lift off the third, I love your singing, which turns it into our cheated E7, and then straight back upstairs, A minor, I, turn that into a D, love, take the top two fingers downstairs to turn it into a G, you, lift off the third finger and keeping those two fingers where they were for the E7, you are terrific, I love, now stay on G, you, choo, poo-dee-doo, and there you have it. So I'm going to play it straight through, but you can slow down the tape or just review the beginning parts. So it's all about the tricks on this. Yeah, G is a little harder than G7, but not when you've got these tricks built in. And the A minor to the D to the G. So they all just stay very relaxed, right? So we've got all those nice tricks. So here